The other day, I was watching a movie with my husband, and I caught myself constantly reaching for my phone without even realizing it. Then it hit me.
Can't I sit through a 2-hour movie without any interruptions?
Maybe this is the new norm, but that's exactly the problem. We live in a world full of distractions, and my attention span has been struggling. And after talking to all my friends and peers about this, I know I'm not alone. Do you also go down to the comment section while watching a YouTube video? Or watch videos on 1.5 speed? Do you get bored doing just one thing at a time? How many browser tabs do you have open right now? Maybe we can blame technology, TikTok, short-form content, constant noise of the fast-paced world. I don't know how we got here, but I worry that if we keep heading this way, we'll lose our ability to focus on what truly matters. I guess the most obvious solution would be to just disconnect and go out into nature, which sounds really nice, and it might be a way to reset. But a lot of us depend on our technology for our work and to navigate our day-to-day. So I think the next best thing is to figure out what's within our control. Today, I wanted to talk about the small and intentional changes that we can make to rebuild our focus and regain our time back. I am going to watch a documentary right now. It's called Buy Now, and it's on Netflix. It just came out today, but I've been wanting to watch this. It looked really interesting from the trailer. I'm gonna take some notes, and after watching it, I think I want to make a video on it, or maybe like a short video, shorts. If you guys have a chance, definitely watch it and also let me know what you think. Remember in school when we had to write reflections on books and films? It made us pay extra attention because we had a clear purpose in mind. We can still do this, but for ourselves. And I actually find this to be one of the best ways to improve focus and to avoid consuming content passively. If I'm not making a YouTube video about it, I'll jot down a quick reflection in my journal or discuss it with my husband during our walk. Doing this has also naturally reduced the number of shows, movies, and books I consume because now it feels like a commitment. I'm giving my full attention, something I believe the creators deserve anyways. First, I wasn't a big fan of the no Wi-Fi cafes. I had just brought my laptop, was ready to work, and so of course I was a little bit disappointed. But when I actually sat down with my coffee, I felt a huge sense of peace to be in a tech-free zone where everyone was actually reading or having a conversation with each other. Now more cafes are embracing this concept, and I think it's hugely beneficial to us. These third spaces encourage us to disconnect and helps us to focus on meaningful interactions. This really shouldn't be limited to cafes. We should all have tech-free zones at home. You can put it in a charger or in a box so it's out of sight, out of mind. As James Clear said in Atomic Habits, we can design our environments to make good habits easier and add friction to the bad habits. Before we continue, I want to thank BetterHelp for sponsoring today's video. I've been in therapy for a couple of years now, and it's one of those things where the benefits gradually show up in your daily life. Everyone has something to work through, and it's invaluable to have a professional guide you through your thoughts and help you see things from a fresh perspective. BetterHelp is really easy to get started. Just go to their website and answer some questions, and you'll be matched with a licensed therapist, usually within 48 hours. I really think the best part is that you can do it from your phone or your computer. You can do a phone call or a video chat, whatever is the most comfortable for you. If you want to try it for yourself, you can visit betterhelp.com/malamalife or choose Malama Life during the sign-up process and enjoy a special discount for your first month. Thank you to BetterHelp for supporting this channel and sponsoring this video. In my last video, I talked about the beauty of going on sensory walks, which is basically disconnecting from technology and observing your surroundings with all your senses. One way to level up your sensory walk is to play a game of I Spy. Just pick out a specific color, shape, or pattern. It could be a bird or a clothing item if you want, and try to find as many as you can in your surroundings. This is so much fun in the city because there's a lot of stimulation in every direction. So when I'm actively searching for something, I can tune everything out and be totally present in the moment. You guys know I just moved to a new city, and I noticed that I'm in full focus mode when I'm out and about because I'm trying to pick up as much information as possible. Sometimes just doing our grocery run takes about an hour because we're reading the labels and translating, whereas on Maui, I could live on autopilot because I was so accustomed to my life there. It made me realize how important it is to keep learning new things. A fun way to do this would be to take a course with a friend, deep dive into a topic, or go to a museum. Learning new things gives us a direction on where to place our focus, and it really engages our mind in a healthy way. If you're on social media, you know what it feels like to start out by watching a funny cat video, then a cooking montage, a travel vlog, then fitness tips, all within seconds. And I don't know about you guys, but sometimes the editing is so fast and abrupt, it makes me feel a little motion sickness. But I also get it. Because our attention spans are getting shorter and shorter, the creators, the algorithm, they have to find a way to keep us engaged, which then makes it worse, and then the cycle never ends. Even though this has become the new norm, I don't think we have to participate in it. I think we can turn it around by giving our attention to more mindful content. And off social media, we can try to do more single task activities and hobbies. It helps us to focus on just one thing and also helps us to delay our gratification. Back to the question in the beginning of the video, how many browser tabs do you have open right now? Mine was a mess, to a point where I couldn't even read what the tabs were anymore because they were so squished together. But I've been doing this mini challenge to limit to only 1 or 2 tabs and see how long I can keep it that way. I'd like to think of it like this. There's only 1 tab that I can focus on at a time, so the rest are just distractions fighting for my attention. So I challenge you to clear your tabs. Go through one by one, take care of the bills, exit out of social media, bookmark whatever you need to, and see how you feel just to have 1 or 2 tabs at a time. As I said in the beginning of the video, what do you actually want to be present for? I want to be present for my husband, my dogs, my friends and family, for the big and the small moments, the simple joys in life. And if these are the things that I want to focus on, I thought maybe I need to continue to free up space in other areas of life. When I am feeling overwhelmed, the minimalist brain in me is always thinking, what can I outsource or eliminate right now? Is this thing really urgent or can it wait? Do I have the mental or emotional capacity to take that on? Maybe the reason we can't focus is because we have too much going on in our lives. Too much information, entertainment, content, things to do. But remember, how we choose to spend our time and where we place our focus is ultimately within our control. If you made it this far into the video, yay! Thank you! I appreciate you guys and I appreciate your attention. I hope that you were able to get some ideas that you can try out for yourself, and I'll talk to you very soon.